Testing 1, 2, 3.
Universal Spirit Center. Good to see your smiling faces this morning. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, right? For the day. Many pray along the way. They don't stop to wonder what the world is coming to. They let something higher reveal the way to greater love. Oh yeah. So the truth keeps telling me love's the liberation for the ones who are not free. Love will take us higher, reveal the way to greater love. Oh yeah, so we let it wash over us. We let it make us kinder. We we've got Jeff on video production, Myron on lights, and Ian on sound. Give them some love, y'all. My name is Gino Walker. I'm your music production director, and I'm glad to be here with you this morning. So let's shimmy on up. Let's get that energy happening. Let's stand on up. Let's shake it on out. Let's get ready to sing How Can I Serve Today? Right? Yeah. Ha, ha, woo, woo, woo. How can I serve today, sweet spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Who needs my serve today, sweet spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Who needs my love today, sweet spirit? Who needs my love today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. Who needs my love today, sweet spirit? Who needs my love today? Come on. Where you lead me, I will go. Where you lead, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go.
Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Universal Spirit Center. So whoever you are, wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you are deeply loved and you are welcomed here. So I welcome you. I'm Kevin Busey. I have the great joy to be the spiritual leader of our thriving, inclusive, progressive spiritual community, and I welcome you here this morning. So just take a deep breath. Welcome yourself here. Glad that you're here. So I want to welcome all of you who joined us for the first time today. We're glad that you're with us. If I've not met you already, I'd love to meet you afterwards. And then also all of you online, we're glad that you join us as well, our virtual community. So thanks for being part of our community. And so we have our potluck. So if you're new here today, stay. We have a potluck today. Pretty cool. There have been people who have been working on it all morning. So I can't stay for the potluck because I've got a bunch of family members in town, and they're coming over for dinner. And there's a few of them in the back with my family. Stand. Guys, stand. Yeah, family. They're either Catholic or former Catholic, so they sit in the back row. They were first here, they sit back, and then have other people sit in the front row. So glad you're here. So I invite you back 6:30 Wednesday night in this very space because we have crystal bowls. It's a powerful experience. Maria Teresa, I saw you. There she is. There she is. She's leading a sacred experience. So I invite you 6:30 here. So do that. Also, we're celebrating someone very special. Carol Hayden, would you stand? She turns 90 this week. 90.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carol. Happy 90th birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Good morning. It's me, Blade. Okay, so we're having our fourth Psychic Healing Arts and Crafts Fair, April 27th, right here in our new, beautiful, bright space. So I'd like to invite all of you to attend, and if not, just send us love. But there's lots of exciting things happening, and we still need vendors. You know, we can always use another vendor here or there. So if you know anybody who has any of those gifts they'd like to share, we really need some crafts people. So if you know anybody who does any kinds of crafts, you know, it's a nominal fee. So anyway, also we need volunteers to help set up and take down. So I'll be sitting at the yes table in the back afterwards, and please come and see me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pat Andrus, and it's National Poetry Month in April. So as part of that celebration, we will have a poetry event this Friday from 6:30 to 8:30, and sign up the Yes Table and bring a poem that either you've written, somebody else has written, your first grade teacher, poet laureate of the world, maybe by Dave Ivani, who I believe is in the audience here, or by myself, Pat. And if you can't come, particularly people online, if you're from far away, read a poem to somebody. Go to a poetry reading. It's all happening this month, and we sure need creativity. We need the imagination. We need poems. And the last thing, we are all poems. We are all poems. Okay, thank you.
Good morning. I'm Bob Mosai. You guys are getting the hang of that. I have the rest of the announcements, and if you have any questions about what we said so far, go to our website at universalcenter.org for all of your answers. Next week is snacks. This week potluck, next week snacks. So if you want to sign up to sponsor donuts or muffins or something, please see me in the back afterwards. And then Lee's asking for a setup and help for teardown, and because I'm going to be gone the 15th, so we need people to shadow us now for the next couple of weeks so you can see what we do. And finally, speaking of racing, so what do race car drivers feed their infants? Formula One.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bonnie, and I've got one announcement, and then I'm going to talk about the Racial Equality Projects. So join us for a delightful Easter egg hunt hosted by the Choir on Fire. It's going to be a lot of fun. After enjoying a delicious Easter brunch on April 20th, all are welcome to partake in a fun-filled Easter egg hunt. Whether you're young or young at heart, bring yourselves and your family and share in the festivities. All right. Okay, so moving on to the Racial Equality Project call to action, there's 5 things we can do now to strengthen democracy. And one is have conversations with differently minded people. Don't be silent. Take action against hate and harassment, both analog and digital. Stay informed but not overwhelmed. Raise your voice to elected officials and protest. So there's things we can do. All right, so now talking about our history, Booker T. Washington, he taught himself the alphabet and eventually graduated from an agricultural institute. In June of 1881, he was asked to become the principal of a new training school for blacks at Tuskegee, Alabama. The Tuskegee Institute began in a single building with 30 students, but through its efforts, grew into a modern university. Watch the video of Booker T. Washington on our webpage. And now we're going to move on to our prayer. So if y'all will join with me. Divine light that binds us all, we come together as one, knowing that in our shared humanity lies the essence of our strength. Let equality flow like a river touching every heart and lifting every voice. And so it is. Thank you.
Thanks, Bonnie. That was great. Thank you. All right, so next week is Palm Sunday, and I'm excited to announce we're finally giving Gino a Sunday off. And Devavani, would you stand? She's going to be our music next Sunday. So come back and bring family and friends. So I'm going to invite you to stand like we do every Sunday morning. Find the camera right behind and welcome and greet all of our virtual community watching us online. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of us. Stay standing and welcome each other to Universal Spirit Center. Find a way back to your seat. Go ahead and take your seat. This is an extroverted crowd this morning. So go ahead and find that comfortable place in your seat. You can continue your hugging and conversations afterwards. All right. You guys are lively this morning, huh? So we have, for those of you who may not know, we have about, how many? We have about three or four prayer practitioners who live in other parts of the country, and they stay connected with us virtually. And this Sunday, we are, at first Sunday of the month, we have one come in and lead us in prayer. And today is Derek. So we're going to bring Derek on to lead us in our prayer meditation. There's Derek.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Gosh, the love is coming through the waves here. It's great. It's great seeing you. I do want to wish happy birthday to Carol. Good seeing you as well. Very nice. Yes, I am one of the licensed prayer practitioners. My name is Derek Brunkhorst, and I am one of the virtual prayer practitioners, so I will not be at the potluck either. Though I would have sat a little closer up. But anyway, that having been said, I am here to lead us in our time of centering, this time of getting centered in spirit and why we are here. But before I begin getting us into to prayer time, I need to let you know that for those of you needing prayer, that there is a prayer box to the right of the stage that you can go up there and you can write down a request that you might have for something needing prayer for this week. And we practitioners will be praying on that. So again, you may do that. Also, after the service, I think it's about 10 minutes after the service, back in the prayer room, our other practitioner who is live, Patty Brosbrook, will be leading a prayer circle. So again, if you need some prayer back there, go back there for a very powerful time. And so anyway, let us now get into that moment of centering. And this moment of centering will begin with me reading a spiritual reading. It'll be followed by Gino leading us in a chant. Then there will be the bowl rung 3 times, which will take us into 3 minutes of silence. After the 3 minutes of silence, I will then lead us out of that silence with an invocation, and that will be our time. So again, I just now invite you settle into your seat wherever you are. Maybe plant those feet on the ground and just do what Reverend Kevin always tells us to do, take a breath. And just breathe right now into that center spot. And if you feel comfortable, close your eyes And just take another breath, breathing all the way in, all the way down to the bottoms of your feet. Just filling yourself with that spirit. And now, a reading from Ernest Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind and Spirit. When we learn to trust the universe, we shall be happy, prosperous, and well. Never was there a cosmic famine. God is always God. No matter what our emotional storm or our current situation, there is an eternal voice forever whispering in our ear.
I am a light. I am a light. I am a light in this world. I am a light. I am a light. I am a light in this world, and I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright, and I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. You sound beautiful. Sing along. I am a light. I am a light. I am a light in this world. I am a light. I am a light. I am a light in this world, and I shine, and I shine, and I bright, and I shine, and I shine, shine so bright. You are a light. You are a light. You are a light in this world. You are a light. You are a light. You are a light in this world, and you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright, and you shine, and you shine so bright. shine, we shine, and we shine, shine so bright. Now just take a breath into that.
How wonderful it is to know. How wonderful it is to know that no matter what emotional storm we are going through or what our current situation is, that there is an eternal voice that is whispering in our ear, all is well. Recognizing right now that there is only one God, that there is only one Spirit, that there is only one source that is creating all of life, that there's only one power that is maintaining and sustaining all of life. Know that there is only one life, and that life is the life of God, and that life is my life now. And as I know that this life is my life, I know the same is true for everyone seated in the sanctuary and everyone who is watching online, that we have come into this moment to have this experience, to fully express ourselves in this experience that we call Universal Spirit Center, to experience this time in joy, in peace, in love. And how wonderful it is to know that this eternal voice is whispering right here, right now, in this place, as it will do so in the music and the ministry of Gino and the band, as that eternal voice will whisper in the giving that we do near the end of the service. And more importantly, that this eternal voice now will speak through the words of our beloved Reverend Kevin, as he reminds us that we are to live our life fully and that we are to live a life that is happy, prosperous, and well. I am so grateful to know this for this time. And I release this time into the law, knowing that all is well. And know this with me together in saying, and so it is.
Let there be peace in my mind. Let there be peace in the earth. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace inside my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God and only God I live to see. Peace inside my go. Oh.
Gino and our house band. And Derek, I wanted to mention, Derek is in Missouri, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. And isn't that cool how we did that out of space music beforehand, or the sound? We planned that, yeah, at the beginning of his prayer. We planned that. So just got back from a 5-day silent retreat with 6 others of us. So those of you who went on the retreat, stand. Let's acknowledge you guys. Cindy and Al and Adam and Susan and Susie and Annette. Yeah. So I've been doing this for, Al's been doing it since 1989, going up there to this monastery. 84. Wow. You should be glowing by now. It's a monastery on a hill in Oceanside, and I've been doing it since the early 90s, going up there for a week. And it's always a powerful experience for me. I always go up there around spring because there's been all these rains, that have happened prior, and it's so lush and green, and the monks up there do such a great job at really making nature happen up there. There's walking trails. Over the years, the food has increased in its quality. It's better. You get to exercise, rest, read, journal. I'm in my element. It's really great. It always turns out to be a really peaceful experience. So there's only one problem, and I realized this last time that I went. There's always only been one problem with the retreat over all the years. It's one problem. And that is, I take myself. My mind goes right along with me. And so when it gets quiet, right, and we're not involved in our day-to-day stuff and all the responsibilities and all the stimulus that's going on, all our to-do lists, all the expectations, when we get away from that and still, the mind really rises up, right? And so what I find, I don't know if you guys have found this, but what I find, as soon as I get there and start getting calm and peace and, centered, my mind is looking for what's wrong. What needs to be fixed or controlled or changed or missing, right? That's just the mind. And when we largely try to be quiet, the mind, and we know this if we try meditation, right? If we sit in the stillness, the mind's always going. But when we get still, we really notice it. So I got to tell you, a few years ago, I go up there, and they used to have 2 refrigerators for people to bring up food. So if you're vegetarian or vegan or whatever, you can bring up food and have it refrigerated. So we'd have 2 refrigerators for that. So one year, they removed one of the refrigerators. And I'm like, oh my God, there's not going to be enough room for our stuff. Why did they remove them? All our stuff is not going to be refrigerated. I don't know why they moved both of them, right? So my mind is latched on to they took our refrigerator away. And I would just say there's always been enough room. It's the mind. So another time I was thinking, I used to run, there's a path there that goes from the monastery to the beach. And I used to run from there to the beach and back. And this one particular week I went up there, it was particularly hot. And I get back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my lips are chapped. I need chapstick, but I don't have any chapstick. But I need chapstick. My lips are sunburned probably. They're going to blister. I wonder if you get cancer when your lips blister. And I never use chapstick. And then this time, I have to tell you, and one other time, I have to tell you this one other time. I was doing some running, and there's back trails behind the monastery. go pretty far back, and I'm running on these trails, and I'm running a little bit aside on the trail, and I just happen to end up a little close to the non-trail, the road. So I'm running along, spacing out. It's beautiful, and I'm just about to make my next step. This is the truth, and I hear a rattle, and I look down, and in front of me, coiled, looking at me with their head like this, is a rattlesnake. And I literally just missed it. Just missed it. Thank God that that creature rattled, right? Or I would have stepped on it. I was just spacing. So I missed it. And I'm somewhat far from the monastery. And I had been running. So, you know, my blood was moving, my heart was going, and I'm like, what if I'd have gotten bit? And I'm a significant way out from the monastery. And my blood was pumping. That poison would have gone right up to my heart. So I'm thinking all the way back. I'm shaking. What if that would have happened? What if, right? And then I was like on the way back. Where was the nearest place I could go from? I'd have been dead. How many of you have an experience where you get obsessed with there's not enough? There's not enough. Not enough room in the refrigerator. Not enough. How many of you get stressed out when something's missing? Chapsticks. You need something and it's missing. How many of you regurgitate again and again and again? What if this would have happened? Or why didn't that happen? Yep. That's the mind. Buddhists say that we have one dysfunctional organ in us. And it's the mind. That's Buddhist saying. So sometimes I've been up there and I'm bored to death. And I can't wait to go. Like, when are we leaving? When can we go? And sometimes I've been up there and I'm like, God, there's so much to do. I'm going to have to stay an extra day. It's mind. So I just have to tell you this one story. I talked about it with someone from the retreat up there. So I found this really great vista point where it's just surrounded by nature. It's a great view of the valley towards San Luis Rey Mission, and there's a private airport there. And I love sitting there. There's so much nature all around. I bring my lounge chair, bring my hot tea, bring a book, a journal, things I'm writing on with. It's great. It's idyllic. The sun's coming up over the horizon. So I was there last Tuesday or Wednesday, sitting there, all situated, great cup of tea. And I liked that spot because periodically you could see the private planes take off and land. So it's kind of cool to watch that as well. So I'm sitting there, and there 15, 20 minutes, and occasionally the plane will take off or land. And then I'm hearing this really strange noise. It isn't really a private plane. And I'm like, what is that? It's coming from the airport. And it's a helicopter. I've never seen that from that airport, taking off from the airport, helicopter. So it's going up, and it's a louder, uglier sound. But, you know, I'm noticing it, you know. It goes up, you know. And then it decides it's going to start circling around. And it circles, basically, it feels like, around me. And it's circling, and I'm like, that is a loud, ugly noise. And it's circling, and it's circling, and it's robbing me of my perfect moment. Have any of you had that experience where everything is perfect except that one thing that's happening? And that's what the mind goes after. So I couldn't think of anything except the sound of this helicopter. So I'm like, Kevin, perfect example to make peace with what is. You know, that's a spiritual principle. It's a spiritual, because when we don't make peace with what is, we suffer. We suffer. That is suffering. When our minds can't let go of that one thing that needs to change so I can be happy. That one thing, right? And it's really bad when that one thing we can't control. How could I control that helicopter unless I had a gun, you know? How could I control that helicopter? That was a joke, sorry. Take a breath. But how could I control that? Yeah, it's out of my control, right? So I'm like, the call is to make peace. Make peace with what is. So I'm like, yeah, just let it in. Just that's what's happening. There's nothing to control. I'll just be with it. And I'll tell you, it took me about 5 minutes. I got there. As soon as I made peace with it, what happened? It flew away. Or it helicoptered away, whatever they do. It went away. I thought, isn't that like life, right? Our experience. Although the next day, there was a plane on at the airport, and it was revving its engine for a good hour. Sometimes we just have to do something. Sometimes we're just like, I've got it. So what I had to do, what I did, I just had to change the environment. It was too loud. It was disturbing my peace. So I simply went to the other side of the monastery and found another great place. So, but here's what the key is. Find out when we need to step up and do something versus simply allow it to be. And part of maybe of an indication, if I'm going to start getting controlling or have to fix something or change someone or expectations that aren't being met, those might be situations. And we just let it be. We just let it be. So that's one thing I dealt with was mind. So I'm sharing these things. This is my, my learning from the monastery. And I'm not learning, my awarenesses. Because nothing I say I don't think is going to be really new for any of us. But these insights can lead us to happiness, prosperity, and being well. They can shift our relationship with the world as we experience it. They have the power to do that. They have the power to have us nurture within us our own peace and happiness and well-being, not dependent on the outside, not dependent on what the world does or what other people do. So, second thing that I want to share that happened with me. This is the second time I've been up there since my partner of 24 years died 14 months ago. So I went up the first time 3 months after he died, and that was a time of a lot of just resting, having been through all that stuff in the first 3 months. Just kind of, I guess, starting that grief process. It's, it's a process. So it was good, it was healing, it was restful, it felt nurturing. So this time, it's 14 months later, and there's certainly been some integration of that process. So I'm up there, and about the second or third day in, I just start feeling from the depths of my soul, this grief just rise up. Because, there's nothing to block feelings in that kind of situation. And it just rises up, and I'm like, okay, breathe, just be with it. Let it kind of be what it is. And it's coming from the depths of me, and I'm starting to realize, I'm having an awareness, this is bigger than my loss with Tim. This is like maybe all the losses in my life. I had a cousin that recently died. I've had 7 dogs that I've had to, put down over the years. My parents are passed on. Grief has a way of simply just being grief, right? So I don't know. It doesn't matter, but I don't know where one starts or where one ends. It's being with it. So I'm doing that, I'm doing whatever I'm needing to do. Be in the sun, walk, drink fluids, journal, those things. Let's take a breath here, because I think some of you stopped breathing here. So breath is really a good thing. Just breathing right in. So then I'm like, yeah, this is maybe the grief of a lifetime, right? And then I'm like, well, maybe if we believe in past lives, maybe there's past lives being worked out. Might be. And then I'm like, maybe this is the grief that our planet is experiencing. Maybe this isn't personal grief. Maybe it's the grief over what's happening with Mother Earth, or the grief of how we treat other people or animals. Maybe it's universal grief. And then I'm like, you know what? And maybe it's not mine to try to figure out. just be with it. So and the grief, this is making sense to me, this grief of a sense of universal grief, because we're all connected to each other. We're all connected. So why wouldn't I just feel grief that's grief? Because we're connected with each other. And where we suffer, grief's uncomfortable, right? Grief's unsettling. Grief we don't, it's not something that we're comfortable with. And I will tell you, and some of you know this, grief can absolutely lead us to an experience of light. On the other side of grief is brilliant, bright light. And that's the result of feeling our grief. There's mighty transformation in the experience of grief. There is. So let's take another deep breath here. So I had a sense for me in this experience, two things. One, like an integration's happening, deep integration. And the other thing that happened within, 20 minutes, maybe a little longer, the grief passed. And as I'm saying, I experienced, especially the last day or two, profound peace. So the image I have is, birthright, this is another Buddhist saying, birthright, our peace is our natural state. It's our natural state of being. And sometimes we have energetic pockets like grief, like anger, like rejection, like hurt, like whatever, sadness that come up. And the degree that you and I can move through these, breathe through these, release them, is the degree that we experience our true nature, which is peace and light. So I kind of want to close with saying I'm not necessarily trying to coax you to go to a monastery for a week. But I am inviting you and challenging you to enter into an experience of stillness, to be with yourself, to disengage with the expectations, with the to-do lists, long enough to connect with yourself, long enough to feel your body relax, your mind to slow down, and your heart to open. This is the pathway to happiness and to peace. So take a deep breath, and there's this great book. Some of you are actually reading it, Oneness by Rasha. It's a great book. I want to read a couple things from this book. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath. My cousins are like, God, you guys breathe a lot around here. It beats the alternative, right? So go ahead and close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let's just this kind of speak to your heart. So this is written or channeled by Rasha. It is imperative that you open your heart to the very real sensations of hurt, sorrow, and rage, summoned to you by circumstances of drama in your life. In doing so, you pave the way for the integration of peace, for the integration of those missing parts of you. Be conscious of what you are feeling and how you are responding to the dramas of your life. Be honest with your feelings. The key to your happiness and peace is embracing all that you are. The key to happiness and peace is embracing all those parts that you are. So take in a deep breath. Breathe into your heart. Let your heart open. And discover within your heart a life force, a presence, a power, an energy, an unconditional love right at the center of your heart. Just breathe into that. Experience that. Open to that experience of love. Infinite, divine. It's the fiber of the universe, of our reality. Open to it, call it forth, experience it, let it flow through you, and let this infinite light cause you to rise up above the dramas and the thoughts and the feelings, above the hurt or the grief. Rise up. Rise up as the experience of light.
Broken down and tired, living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find your fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. We gon' walk it out. Mountains. And I'll rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up high like the wave. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The silence isn't quiet. It feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying. But a promise you will bring the world to its feet and move mountains. Bring the world to its feet. Move mountains. Now rise up. I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up. I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you. For you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. Yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause we will rise, we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. I'll rise up high like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up 1,000 times again and again and again. And I'll rise. I will rise. We will rise. We'll rise. We'll rise. We'll rise. Rise. Put your hand up. Come on and rise. Each and every day we're gonna rise. And you'll do it every day. Every day. Rise. 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 Oh, thank you. I was still rising there. So it is a global heart tithe today as well. Esperanza, I'll have you come on up on the stage here. Esperanza works for Operation Hope North County, and it's a wonderful organization helping women and children that are unsheltered rebuild their lives. So let's give some love to Esperanza.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say thank you so much. I am the executive director at Operation Hope North County. We are located in Vista. I have come to service here before, and I'm so happy to be back. This is absolutely incredible. We are so honored to receive this gift. We have a 12-room shelter in Vista, and we are a high barrier program, which means our clients go through a very comprehensive program to get back on their feet and to find housing and jobs. And we are a family shelter, so over 60% of our beds are filled by children. So thank you so much. This money is going to go directly to our meal program, which means that for our families to have warm, nutritious dinners every evening. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know we're over time here. I'll be here. I'm happy to answer any questions if you're interested in coming to volunteer for our meal program in the evening, for our youth program. We do service projects. It's really an incredible mission. It's been around for over 20 years in North County. I'm so honored to be there, and I'm just so grateful. So thank you so, so much.
That's $500 we gave to Operation Hope. And for those of you that may have another organization that you'd like to bring front and center, please contact Doug right there, and he will guide you through. And now,
So I just want you to know Global Heart Tithe is 10% of what you give us. We give to agencies like this that support work of love. And so, Doug, would you stand? So if you have an agency or a cause that you want funded, ask us to fund it. 10% of what we give out. So this is a great way to support the work of love on the planet. All right, thanks. Susie Perez.
Hi, my name is Susie Perez, and Rev Kevin finally asked me to do the conscious giving. My heart jumped a beat. He finally asked. I was wondering when he would ask. I'm excited to share with you why I give financially to Universal Spirit Center. Then I realized I had to do it on stage in front of all of you and with cameras. But the pure joy I received from coming here outweighed the fear. I've been coming to Universal Spirit Center for over 10 years. Heck, I've been co-leading my home group for 8 years. From the first time I heard Rev Kevin speak, I felt something different. I felt my heart. It was something I was missing from church, a spiritual center that I longed for. Oftentimes, I felt like Rev Kevin was speaking directly to me. I was hooked. In 2020, I faced my greatest challenge. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was the same time that COVID hit. I felt isolated like everyone else. I thought I was going to die. Thank goodness for my dear mother who took care of me. I also had support from USC, my home group, the Angel group, Rise Up, and Sunday service was online. So I no longer felt isolated. I even got a call from an amazing prayer practitioner, Darmini. I felt so connected to the community. I felt seen, held, and loved. It made all the difference in my well-being. I just returned from a silent retreat with the community. Wow, was that an experience? It definitely gave me time to reflect. Oh, I did have a hard time being silent for a whole week. It did give me time to reflect, unplug, and deepen my spiritual connection. There are so many amazing people here, all of you. The awesome and ever so talented, loving Gino and Sounds of Spirit. Our new space and how wonderful it is to have a community room again. A couple of weeks ago, there was a talk, and it was raining, and I didn't want to go out in the rain, but then I remembered we have parking. It was a no-brainer. A new place we can call home. I can go on, but I have reached my time. Needless to say, it is easy for me to give financially to USC. There is so much good here. I have received support in so many ways, and I'm sure you have too. I ask that you consider giving what you can, your talent, time, and money, to support our loving and supportive community. Okay, where am I? USC needs your support too. Let's continue to do good in the world. I invite you to put your contribution. I invite you to put your hand over your heart and repeat after me. As I give out, so I receive. And as I receive, so I give out. In gratitude, thank you.
thank you, Susie. I am blessed. big hug. When I wake up in the morning, I lay my dreams to rest. I am loved. I am loved. I am free. I am free. Every day of my life, I am the possibilities. When I wake up in the morning, I lay my head to rest. I am free. I am free. Let's do that one again. I am free. I am free. Every day of my life, I see possibilities. When I wake up in the morning, I lay my head to rest. I am free. I am free. Now I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am. When I wake up in the morning, I lay my head to rest. I am blessed. I am blessed.
I invite you to extend your hands in blessing over this offering this morning and send it the power of love and presence and peace. And let's join together in knowing that your gifts this morning enhance the experience of love on our planet. And we know this together as we say, and so it is.
I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life, I am blessed by the very best. When you wake up in the morning, I lay your head to rest. I am blessed. I am
Taking a deep breath, let's all stand. And if you would like to lead a conscious giving, see me afterwards. And do you notice with all the clapping and dancing and raising of hands, we're slowly turning Baptist? Do you realize that? So let's join hands. Let's take a deep breath. Yeah, Gino and I have a mission. We're turning us all Baptist. So take a deep breath in, into an open heart filled with love. And let this love move through the hands that you hold and the life that you live. So let's align with the truth that we are conduits of love. And we let this energy and this love flow through us into our nation and our planet. And we know this together as we say. And so it is.
How can I serve today, sweet spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will go. How can I serve today, sweet spirit? How can I serve today, oh Lord? Speak in ways that I will understand. Where you lead me, I will follow. It is Potluck Sunday, so get ready. I know they're getting ready in the kitchen to get all the food out. Let's get together and have a great time. And as you go out this week and people see your beautiful light shining and they say, hey, I want to join that. Tell them, come join me at. That was a little chintzy. That was a little chintzy. I need to fill it up here. Come join me at.